Hey, Dean Gazowski here, 3D Property Solutions. Behind me, we got this house over on Quakertown in Farmington Hills. This one was a fresh flip that we were able to secure earlier in the year and then release to the market after we went ahead and improved it quite a bit. When I say improvement, we went ahead and put brand new flooring throughout, went ahead and did the bathrooms brand new, and paint and lots of improvements here in the fireplace rooms. There's two different fireplaces, family rooms, and it did a really good job on the house to go ahead and provide a good quality home for the Farmington Hills community. Here's what I want to share with you today is the experience that we had with this particular house and how we priced it and how everything kind of went with finding the buyer and things like that. So the short of it is this: we started in early March, I believe, at a price point of just under $500,000, so $499,900. Now we understood that we were pushing the market a little bit there. I could see that an appraisal might come in at $485,000. But market inventory is a little low, so sometimes that warrants at certain price points pricing a little bit higher and driving your profit margin just a tad. Well, here's what ended up happening. We stuck with the price, and then we kind of stayed there. We didn't follow a normal price adjustment strategy where 10 to 15 showings, if you don't have an offer, you typically lower the price. If you're more than 2 weeks without a showing or so, and that's kind of an older standard, but maybe a week without a showing at this particular price point, that's the market telling you that you're under or overpriced, right? So as we went through the process, we start chasing the market, as some of the agents will say. And basically here's what that is: we're looking for the buyer. Or if you want to relate it to fishing, the price needs to come down to where the fish are at, or the lure needs to come down. And fishing and people and house buying is not all that different, right? You got a scenario where you're ultimately looking for the buyer. Now, when I originally purchased this house, my company and we purchased this house, my thought was that the house would sell for right in the $420,000 to $430,000 range. Okay. Well, as we start higher and then we graduate down for $485,000, $475,000, $465,000, kind of hung out there for a little bit. Finally, we went ahead and hit it down at $455,000, okay, which is kind of a number that I just, being a seasoned agent, and I've been in the business for almost 12 years now. We've done hundreds of transactions within our team. It's like, man, I just feel it in me that $455,000 is probably the number. Now, what ended up happening was that's where we found the buyer. We actually received multiple offers that kind of came about. Now, some of them were lower because, some of the buyer's agents that are out there, they're like, hey, these guys have adjusted the price. Let's throw them a $410,000 or a $400,000 offer. Or, hey, I got cash. I'm going to give you $400,000 and you can represent me as my agent. That's what the buyers are saying sometimes. But, in short, we ended up accepting an offer at $445,000, so $445,000. We got through the inspection period. That happened to be where the price, where the house actually appraised for. Now, jury's out on whether or not appraisers are going to appraise it for the contract value, or if they can truly. Because I had the comps that were out there. I left them out along with a list of improvements. So listing agents, you understand that. You got to make sure that you're selling the house properly, and that includes a little bit more than just showing up and putting a sign in the yard. You have to show up, you have to meet the appraiser, you have to sell the house to multiple different people. You have to sell them to the general public, find your buyer, then you got to sell it to the bank. Okay, so that's kind of what the process is that we're going through. But the house appraised for value, we got through the inspection, and there we are. All right, so the house is closing at the very end of the month. I imagine just before the 1st of June, we're going to be closed up, and the new homeowners get to move in and enjoy this house, and it's specifically what we've designed it for. I just wanted to share that story with you and give you a bit of a market update here in Farmington Hills, let you know what's happening here. So my name is Dean. I'm with 3D Property Solutions. If you have any questions whatsoever, reach out to me. My direct line is 248-940-1099. Our website, dddhomebuyers.com. And come find us. Whether you're looking to sell your next house or buy, we're here to help.